good afternoon, whenever you're actually watching this, or good evening. Welcome to day 30 of the Premier Push. My name is Dan Hillstrom again. Glad to be with you here to talk a little bit more about the back office. We're going to talk a little bit about the detailed genealogy, how to use the back office, maybe some tips and tricks that you haven't seen before, or maybe things that you have. And we're going to try to jump into it and give you a little bit of more insight into how we use the back office on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to manage and run our business. So we're going to jump in the back office here real quickly. Hopefully this is something that you've been into before. We're pushing for Premier, my guess is you've been here many times, but let's make sure we're looking at all the different features and powers this back office has. Now, as you look at this is your dashboard, right? As you log in, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see different areas here. There's lots of different sections we can look at. Specifically, we want to look at a couple of different sections. There's obviously this main area. This is called the dashboard. If you're not here, you would actually click on dashboard. If you're somewhere else, go to the dashboard link, click on dashboard. You can look at your commission summary, account inquiry and stuff, but we're going to go to the dashboard section. In the dashboard, you're going to see a couple of things. Number one, you're going to see your current qualification, right? This is being recorded almost the very first part of October, so this is getting brand new started, so we can see the current OV or team volume and the current personal volume, right, for the team. You can see what they're qualified as, actually consultant. You can look back and look at previous months, right? I can go to last month. This account actually qualified as a silver account, which was super exciting for them. They were able to see how much volume they did, see who their different elites were, and they can see at a glance there the dashboard, right? As you're managing your business or driving your business, right? Your dashboard, you can see it there. So you can look back up to 3 months. You can change and look and see what you're looking to do. Hey, I want to become an elite. I want to become a premier. Okay, as we're doing here, well, here's a premier. I would see that I need 100 points PV. This is still currently white, which means it's not filled in, which means I need to get my 100 points. See if I have enough OV, which is 5,000 points. Yep, I've got that. And then do I have my 2 executives? Not yet, right? So I'd have to look in here and say, well, who's qualified? Who are they? Am I going to qualify? This is a great place to check to see at a glance how you're doing as you're pacing that month. Make sure that you are doing that. You can also track your Power 3 here. You can see your volume down here, see your loyalty reward orders coming up, right? We have one scheduled for 280 points here, getting ready to run. We're currently earning 30% LRP points. We've been on LRP for well more than a year. We've now earning 30% there. I can enroll a new advocate from right here or a customer directly from the back office. And then other stuff, right? There'll be promotions, information from the company, people, volume reports that are going on there, people that have added LRP or come off LRP, different stuff. We won't jump into everything here, but this is the dashboard. You should become familiar with it and not be afraid to look around it. I want to look into the team tab here. In the team tab, we have a couple of things that are awesome, right? First is called the detailed genealogy. The detailed genealogy is a report that we use almost on a daily basis, for sure weekly and monthly, as we're analyzing our team, right? As we look through here, we're going to look at our genealogy. I'm going to start here looking at one of our team members. This actually team member is actually in Taiwan. So we're going to leave it in Taiwan, so in Chinese characters, so we're not giving other people's information out a little bit here. But we can take a look at it, right? This is a great team member we have there. And you can see as I look down here, I can put a focus ID. If I want to analyze a business that's not my own or someone else on my team, I can put their ID number here and look just at them, okay? I then put the number in, hit update report, and there it goes. If I wanted to, I can change the report. I can add different things. I want to look at their cell phones. I want their address. I want to see what their home phone number is, or I can take them off, right? You can change the columns. I can do filters. If I want to look at just silvers or directors, or if an auto ship or not an auto ship. Very powerful reports that I can look at here. But let's just look at it briefly, how this is kind of set up. Name, ID number, what type, are they a customer or wellness advocate? What level are they on my team? This follows levels, not sponsorship right now, because I'm looking at the enroller tree, right? The enroller tree is based on how it's personally enrolled, right? Not based on where it's sponsored or placed in my organization. So I'm looking at that current level. What their current rank is, that's for this month. What's the highest rank? This person's actually been a platinum at one time. When's the next time they have LRP? How much volume are they going to have on the next LRP? Who sponsored them and where are they placed, right? Sponsored and placed, or who's enrolled them on our team? How much volume do they have, right? And we can see back to 3 months, October, September, and back to August. Are they growing? Well, this team is actually growing, right? They did 65,000 points in August, 125,000 points in September, and in October, just getting started. I'm recording this on the 1st of October. They haven't run their personal order yet or their LRP, and they're growing. So how exciting is that for them? So I can look at that. It's wonderful. I can click on any one of these informations here and get more detail, okay? I can click on this. We're gonna get a little bit more detail here, and I can learn a little bit more about them. I can go consult information. I can look at their power of 3. I can look at their information. And here, I'm not gonna go in there for personal privacy reasons, but I can look at their address. I can look at their home phone number, their email address. When did they enroll? Lots of great detail here, right? As I jump in. So that is the detailed genealogy. Using this system is fantastic. I can click on the little arrow here to drill down and see their front level and their front level and their front level. It gives me just a great view of who's in my business, what are they doing, snapshot of their volume, and where it comes through. Now, as you contrast this to what's called the graphic tree, okay, we're going to do something very similar here on the graphic tree, right? Let's go to the graphic tree here, okay? Same thing, right? We're going to pull it, but this is now going to see it instead of in a list in a detailed genealogy, we're going to see it by graphic, right? Or by comes in. I'm going to put the new number in here. This is our team member here, so we can kind of look at their business again for us. I'll then hit update, and it's going to give me a little key here. Now I have lots of configuration tools as well here, right? I can look at multiple levels. I can look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 9 levels. I can make the graphic bigger or smaller. I can look at different preferred customers or distributors, wellness advocates. I can use the word direct or indirect lines. Now this is a little confusing to me, but it basically means sponsorship, right? Or enrollership. Enroller would be direct, indirect would be sponsor or placed, right? I didn't directly sponsor them. So that could probably be updated for a little better terminology, but that's what that means, right? Indirect versus direct lines. And then you get a little key here. It can show by colors what their current title is, right? And then the little icon is, are they an LRP? Or are they on an LRP that has less than 100 points or more than 100 points? So by glancing at this very quickly, I can tell, what is this? Oh, this is a platinum. Yep, okay. I can show that platinum as I mouse over it. It gives me their quick information about them. When the next LRP is. They've got the little filled in person, means they have an LRP template greater than, right? It's round and filled in versus square and filled in, greater than 100 points. So I know that person's qualified. And then I can explore their team. I can kind of mouse over here, let my mouse hover for a minute, and the name comes up. That's one of their silvers. They have PV. What are they doing? Here's their next silver, right? Oh, that's a gold, and then here's actually another really strong link from this is actually a premier, okay? So I can mouse over. If I want to look at any details, people, I can actually click on it. As I click on that button, it takes a minute to pause as the website kind of loads up. It gives me the basic information about this silver. I can then look at that silver's information. I can look back 3 months on them. I can look at their power of 3 and really get a feel for how I'm managing my business there, right? I can increase the size of this or down. If I click on these arrows, what happens? Well, it makes sense, right? I can then start to see from that person down in my detailed genealogy, right? I can say, oh, let's go from right here. I click here, and it loads the tree now, that graphic tree, as if I'm starting from there down, right? And that's it. If I want to go back, I just hit the back button on my browser, and boom, I'm right back into my team, right? Actually, I went all the way back out, so that comes together. Those are the key things, graphic tree and detail tree. Other things are fun here, striking distance, range tracker, you can do your placements here on the back, managing different exceptions and moving people around. A couple other things to kind of look at here. My website, make sure you're constantly checking this out. doTERRA provides a replicated website, which means it's a version of the doTERRA awesomely built website that you can use to send people to. So that people go there, you're going to get credit. Make sure you check that out. This is a great one to have and make sure it's set up. It basically gives you, it's mydoterra.com with your name. You can change the name. So if you want to give it your name or the name of your business or the way people know you, you can do those kind of things, right? And that's awesome for how it works. There's a few other things here. You can place orders, right? You can register a new consultant. That's basically enroll. Okay, this is a huge, powerful one here. It's going to guess where you're at. You can come in here, put your English, and I want to sign them up in the United States. I hit continue, and boom, right there, it's going to put my information in, and I can enroll anybody anywhere in the open markets that doTERRA is at, including all of the GAC markets or global access countries. I can enroll right here from my back office. So absolutely a powerful tool as well that you can use from actually enrolling people and getting started on your back office. So these are the back office basics. I'm not going to spend a whole lot more time diving into this, but I want you to go and explore. Remember, you can't break this. Okay, this is not breakable. Get in there and explore, change some settings, learn how to manage your team, look at your team members, those key leaders in your teams, understanding a little bit more about their business. How much volume do they have? How much volume are they missing? When are their LRP orders going to run? Do they have enough LRP orders set up? These are the types of things that you can do here from the back office that you absolutely want to make sure you're doing on a consistent basis. If you're in here managing your business, you will have it there. Remember, that which you focus on grows. If you're spending time in here, if you're looking at your back office and you're focused on those teams, right, and helping them reach that niche milestone or know what they're missing and then talk to them about how we're going to do it, you're going to be successful. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me here today. This is the back office and detailed genealogy. Hope you learned something new, and if you didn't, I hope you had a great refresher. Have a wonderful day and good luck in the oil games.